Jesuit education is and has always been a matter of the heart. Ignatius wanted to share with others the spiritual experience that had transformed him from a shallow soldier looking for a worldly success to a pilgrim and then to a humble apostle devoted to the transformation of the world as a service to the gospel and the church. Ignatius and the first Jesuits knew well that this conversation can only happen when the heart of the person is touched and the call to this transformation is accepted. When opening the first schools, the Jesuits had the same motivation in mind. They wanted the new generations to experience by themselves the transformation that had made them better human beings at the service of God and the common good. Thus, from the very beginning, a mere academic formation was not enough. It needed to be complemented with a strong spiritual, moral, and social education to develop the full potential of the student. As Father Arrupe explained, Jesuit education must aim at forming persons for and with others that understand their education as service to society. Therefore, Jesuit education entails, at its core, a relationship of trust and respect between the pupil and the educator, based on the absolute human dignity of both. Only students that know and feel they are respected and accepted can hear and accept the call to a holistic education in the Jesuit tradition. Today, this means that any school claiming to be Jesuit must promote a consistent culture of protection, where everybody feels welcome, safe, and respected. Without this culture, Jesuit education cannot deliver what it promises, an education of the whole person. The new Living Tradition document from 2019 calls for a commitment to creating a safe and healthy environment for all in our schools on his global identifier number 2. We really want to take this seriously. Creating a culture of protection is not just another task for the school. Rather, is the condition for a true learning to happen in the Ignatian tradition. Jesuit education is an invitation to grow towards a human excellence so that students can become persons of competence, consciousness, compassion, and commitment. Without a consistent culture of protection from any form of abuse, this is just an illusion. We know that in the past we had failed in some Jesuit schools to create this consistent culture of protection, and some students and families have suffered the terrible harm of the abuse. Our response at Jesuit schools today to these failures requires that we eradicate any form of abuse today and in the future. Achieving less will make our holistic understanding of education just empty promises. As a response to these past failures and the current knowledge on promoting a consistent culture of protection, the Society of Jesus created an office and a program to respond to it. Today, I am happy to present to you the PCC program, the program to promote a consistent culture of protection in all the works of the Society of Jesus and therefore also in our secondary and pre-secondary schools. This project presents some important characteristics that make it into a powerful tool to make true the promise of Jesuit education at the transformation of the whole person. This is a unique program inspired by a Christian Ignatian framework that reinforces our Ignatian pedagogy and make real the cura personalis that we so dearly promote in our schools and that the students feel so proud and grateful about. It is a program that integrates the most outdated scientific research in the field and presents successful educational actions that have proven to foster the kind of personal relationships between students, teachers, and administrators necessary for the creation of a culture of protection. In this sense, the program will offer specific tools to be used in the classroom and other spaces in the school to obtain the safe and healthy environments needed for Jesuit education to happen. I have no doubt that this program will really help us to deliver what we promise in Jesuit education, a holistic education to develop each student's potential to the full at the service of a mission of reconciliation and justice within humanity, with creation, and with God, as the last general congregation of the Society of Jesus has called us to do.